Let me record this. There we go. Okay. So this is the daily. Here's the H4. So before this break here and the drop over London, this wedge, this falling wedge came in and it came up. It's 3. So, once, twice, 3 times, made a descending triangle on the H1 that's just the wick base, and then it dropped. What you're going to have to learn, and it's just something that you'll see over and over again. On the H1, you have 4 patterns. On the H4, you only have 2. So it's compressed. So here, this drop and this drop on the H1.
Your arrow is not moving.
Really? Oh,
no.
Crap. Hold on here. It says my screen's paused. How about now?
Yeah, it's moving now.
Okay. I have no idea how I do that. I'm telling you, I'm super talented. So on the daily and H4, everything is compressed.
Okay.
But on the H1, these 2 drops right here would actually be 4. Does that make sense?
Okay, we're on H4. Those 2 drops will be a total of 4. Oh, on the H, it'll be a total
on the H1.
Of 1.
Yeah, let me close all the other charts, and we're gonna pull up AudiUSD on multiple time frames. That way, you're able to see everything that I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so we'll make that one. This the daily. And the H4, the H1, and this one, and 30. So here, God damn it. So, let's see here. 1, 2, 3. The number 4 pattern is 2 different wedges that have come together.
Number 4 pattern is 2 different wedges. Okay, correct. Those last 2 on the end there.
Correct. So let me pull this out flat. And really try and stretch it out so you can. Wow, that did everything I didn't want it to do. How exciting.
need you to get dressed. Hold on, yes. Because we've got to get going soon. We have our next jobs. We have to leave by 3:15. Please.
I'm gonna try to hop on this Zoom with my laptop and then I'll pick up the phone.
Stand up, let's go. Bathroom, Kyla, stand up and get to the bathroom. In front of me. Thank you.
Okay, so this probably did more harm than good. As long as you got a mental idea of how those two came together.
Okay.
Okay, so, and this is what I definitely wanted to show you is right here. See how, once I explain it.
Just so you know, I'm trying to log on with my laptop, and once that goes through, I'll hang the phone up so I can see.
Okay. That's fine. So right here, this is a real easy way for brokers to catch you off guard and to ruin your account. And what I mean by that is, what's up? A what? Yeah, over there somewhere. Right here, it has a pole. What I mean by that is this pink wick has a symmetrical triangle at the tip of it, which is a real easy way for them to say, basically, you got drop 1, drop 2, drop 3, and drop 4. So,
which made it go back up.
Correct, which would then turn this into a symmetrical triangle on the lower time frame to bring it out to these slants right here. And that's how they catch your ass. Because most people look at it and say, cool, there's a small symmetrical coming off the back. That's my entry. It's going to drop. When they've strategically placed this here for it to come up 2 more patterns and then drop.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool, because I've gotten my ass caught up in a few of those too.
So I would have to learn that sequence of candles to know that that's what it is and be mindful of the trick.
Correct. Now, if we were on, say, the M5, and you look at it, it just looks, just that.
Mm-hmm.
You got it, a tiny cut pattern that comes from a double bottom. And if I ran it, line to line, or, wick to wick, all wicks meet up for it to come down, touch its third time, make that triangle, and come high. So that would just end up mimicking the left side to the right.
Okay. On the right side, before you drew wick to wick,
Yeah.
Those 3 candles prior to the left wick, do they?
Here?
Yeah. What is their position? What is their place? Because whenever you say wick to wick, I do get confused because of those other candles right there. It's like they don't really have a place. It's like they don't really
They're kind
go
of like lettuce. They're filler.
Okay.
Like, if you look at what it's doing right now on the M5, it's slanted on top, but it's for your eyes to gauge whether that right there was actually flat or whether that was slanted just enough of a rate for it to actually look like it's not coming straight out and it's coming flat, which makes that a falling wedge to shoot that up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
See, so that was just enough for it to send that mini descending triangle on the M1 into a falling wedge and shoot that straight up.
Okay.
And these are the tiny, tiny, tiniest little tricks that the brokers will play to take your shit. So if I come to the M15, now you can see the actual symmetrical triangle there. And now it makes sense why it's coming up to that wick line.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do this the easy way. I'm going to make put one line there. For the love of God, really? Frustrating on a whole new level. So as they go to the different time frames, you'll be able to understand. Oh wow, it didn't transfer over. That's impressive on a whole new level. Jesus Christ.
So that's me, the laptop now. Then I'll.
Yeah, I see you. I got you.
Okay.
There we go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so 7, 6, 8. Now, with the lines set the way they are, I'll be done with 5. With the lines set the way they are, here's your play on AudUSD until 5, 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. So it'll come here, which will then give you that pattern. Now we're on the H4. So that means it's going to take, roughly 1 to 4 hours for that pattern to start. Not finish, but start. Then to get back down here, that's 4 more hours. So now you got 6 hours, 10 hours. Hasn't even broken yet. And you're already into 14 hours. So damn near.
So it's automatically going to be like 4 candles within.
Correct.
Each pattern. Okay.
So this pattern alone is going to take, up until New York to develop, mathematically speaking. From there, it'll break. It'll give you that first candle. That's 4 hours. But then you also got to deal with the retrace to the tip. That's 4 more hours. So now you're into it to 8, then 12.
The retrace is 4 more hours.
Retrace is always half the first one. So, and then your last one, which is here, it basically brings it down to about here. So that's your 4 down. And just like anything goes 4, you're going to get 3. So 1, 2, 3, which comes right back to that line. Then you're going to have 4 more. You get 4 this way, 3 that way, and 4 more that way. Exactly the same thing. What happened on the left is going to happen on the right.
So the 4 going up in the center right there. You say
here?
In the center of the screen, at the top where before it begins to reverse. The very
second.
the very top, which is, hey, what happened?
It left us. There we go. Okay, say that again.
Right there under monthly. So that's the 4 count before it started reversing. So those, the are you able to, hold on, am I able to?
Go potty? He's gonna go potty. I'm gonna go real quick. Where'd your phone go?
Are you able to see my arrow?
Dude, it was just there.
Not yet.
Remember when you drew the horizontal line? You said it'll come back down at the bottom. Yeah. So all of those. The reason why you drew the horizontal line was because that's the lowest point, or was it because that is what started that part of the uptrend? Those 4 patterns going up.
Oh well, and I'll do this before I hop off and show you this. But
so basically, like, how would I have known where?
Oh yeah, I'll show you. Like,
gonna go low too.
So even on the H4, if you count or look at it just more or less appropriately, you have 4 pushes up, 3 pushes down, 4 pushes up, 3 pushes down. This is how you know exactly where it's going to come to. So you've got all 4 here.
Okay.
This is the break between these 4 here and this retrace. So I guess if I were to do it this way, that'd be your 4. Okay, Teresa, I'm gonna process this for YouTube, and I'm gonna take the kids to the doctors real quick, and then by the time I get back, you'll have a link, and you'll be able to watch it for the rest of your life.
Alrighty.
And I will see you in a bit.
Alrighty.
Go. You're gonna get ready to go.